almost ran Bob Breezak over, the starter down there. They were so quick. Look at these guys fly on these Suzukis and Yamahas. Here we go in the 250 GP class. There goes the 250 GP bikes. You can tell a little slower starting because, boy, they've got to rev those things up real high before they can get the power to the ground. But once they get going, they are fast. Look at this, already about 5 riders starting to split themselves away from the rest of the pack. Open stock production, this is going to be one knockdown, drag-out fight. We expect to see Mike Minig up there, who's been doing so well in this open class. It is Chris Stewart out in front, 140.83. Richard Moore running in second spot. So Chris Stewart's had pretty much of a downer of a day, and boy, he wants to make up for it right here. With Suzuki giving out $1,000, he could sure use that money. As he's leading that class right now. Here they come into turn number 9. It is getting all bunched up, and Stewart is starting to motor away from everybody. Here they come out of turn number 9. It is Chris Stewart, a long-time veteran of the 250 GP racing. He's got the lead. Moore running in second spot. It's Minig in fourth. Ian Perot in third now. Who's one? We have a 197 out there on the track. We don't know who a 197 is. Okay, that is Jeff Hagan. Okay, good. We got that scored away. That is Jeff Hagan run up there in the top 5 as well. And then back there in 7th spot is bike number 8. That is Steve Cordell on a Yamaha. Now, we're going to keep track of these Yamaha guys. Bob DeWitt now is leading the 250 GP race. Bob DeWitt leading 250 GP as they come by the start-finish line. And, of course, there's $400 in his pocket if he can hold on to that win. Oh, we got a rider down up in turn number 4 on top of the hill, kicking up some dust. The rider's up and okay. Rider's up and okay. We'll see how that sorts things out. Chris Stewart now with a pretty nice lead going down that back straightaway. But look, we got a pass for second spot. Could be Ian Perot taking over second from Richard Moore. We're going to find out. The New Zealand rider on a tear. He's been just outside the top 3 all day long. Anyway, Chris Stewart trying to make up amends for some poor showings here earlier today. He is on the gas. Chris Stewart leading the event, coming down the front straightaway. On the top 3 finishers in the winner's circle. Here comes Stewart. Here goes Perot. There goes Moore and Minig in 4th spot. Then comes Jeff Hagan in 5th. In 6th spot, Cordell on the Yamaha. Then comes 316 in 7th spot. I mentioned 316 up there running in 7th spot is Dave Gibbons. We're trying to check to see where James Dumais is. We didn't see him come around. That might have been him that went down up there in turn number 4. Anyway, we're going to keep our eye on that open stock class. The overall lead right now is Stewart, but I'm telling you, his lead is not all that secure as they come out of 9. Perot showing the best ride out here at Willow Springs we've seen him do is holding off Moore for second spot. So we've got the New Zealand rider in second, and look at Moore. They're going to try to make a pass on him on the outside going into 1. They both stand up at the same time and break at the same spot, and Perot holds on to second. Oh, a terrific scrap for second spot between the New Zealand rider Ian Perot and Richard Moore. Mike Minig in 4th spot. In 5th spot, that's Hagan still. In 6th spot, Cordell. In 7th spot, that's Dave Gibbons. And in 8th spot is bike number 10, Marty Siegel. And Siegel is on the first Yamaha. first Yamaha we see, and he's running in, what, 7th spot. So two Yamahas are running in 7th and 8th position, and it's going to be a while before I think they get a win, but boy, it'll be $2,000 when they do. Okay, and we got to confirm that was James Domey that went down up there in turn number 5, and one of your favorites is out of the race. Boy, nobody deserves a win under his belt more than Stewart out here. And he's got a lead, but I'm telling you, it's very tenuous. As Perot, and boy, he's showing us something out here in this event right now. Running in 2nd spot. This is the best finish and the best run we've seen that a New Zealand rider have out here at Willow. He's done real well up at Sears Point and out of these other racetracks on the West Coast. But look at these three. They're tied together by a string. And Moore's going for the lead. Moore blows by Stewart for the lead. And Perot's going to try and get around Stewart going into 1. Moore's got the lead. Stewart in 2nd. Perot in 3rd. One of the great races out here today is in that open stock production. Oh, it's too bad. Bob Starr, the Suzuki representative, he had to go home, and he says, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to miss this race. And, oh, boy, he's got to be. So this is one of the best races of the day between these three. And the stage is now set. It's going to be these three, and they're going to be the stars. They're going to take center stage right now. Stewart, Perot, and Moore. Minnick now dropping back off the pace a little bit. He's back in 5th spot as Jeff Hagan, and now has taken over 4th with Cordillo in 6th spot. And it looks like 316. The first Yamaha now we see is Gibbons. And I believe Yamaha pays down to 8th spot, so Gibbons has got some money in his pocket no matter what. Look at these three coming down the hill. This race is all up for grabs in that 250 GP contest. It's DeWitt. There they go down the back straightaway. Stewart now seemed to have got a great drive off that turn and is closing in on the leader. Perot running in 3rd spot. Look at Stewart going on the outside. Stewart's got the lead. Stewart now goes back into the lead. Perot in 3rd. Richard Moore in 2nd. These guys aren't done yet. Look at this. Down the back straightaway. Now Moore's going to get into the draft and take over the lead. Oh, Perot's got the best seat in the house to watch the best action up front. They break hard. Stewart, no. It's Moore taking over the lead. And as soon as I say that, Stewart's right back on top of him with Ian Perot right in the middle of it. Oh, these three riders putting on a great race going around turn number 2. And it looks like Minnick just repassed Hagan for 4th spot, so there's a great two-rider duo going on for 4th place. As that battle for the lead is really heating up now as they go into turn number 3. Looks like Marty Siegel's on the move now. In fact, he's on a Yamaha, so he's got the Yamaha up into 6th spot. That's very good. So Yamaha starting to make some impressions here. Marty Siegel up into 6th place. They're coming up on some lap traffic, the leaders are. Boy, I hope they let these guys. I would not want to see this race determined by some lap traffic. Look at their right in it. They're just tied together by a string. We got a couple of riders, in fact, 3 or 4 riders off in turn number 1. They got the yellow flag out in that area, but it's not going to slow down your leaders as they go around the lap traffic around 8. Look at this. Oh, it's getting tight. They got around him in great shape. It's Perot, Moore, and Stewart, and now Moore takes over the lead. No, that was Stewart. Stewart took over the lead again at the same spot. He passed Moore, but Moore's going to get him as they come down the front straightaway. Let's see if he gets in the draft. Here they come. Perot hasn't made a dent in the lead yet, but here comes Moore. Moore gets around Stewart, and then Perot is going to get around Stewart for 2nd. Moore's going to try and go for the lead on the inside, and doesn't quite do it. Moore gets the win, the lead as they go around 1. Oh, no, they're going to red flag the race. Oh, what a shame. The 2 best races of the day so far have been red flag. That is too bad. We've got some controversy here. We're over halfway through the race, and we're going to get an official decision on whether that is a completed race, or they're going to go back 1 lap and finish the race, or what they're going to do. We've got to find out, because if they go back 1 lap to the last official lap, it would be Stewart leading, Moore in 2nd, and Perot in 3rd. We're going to find out. I want an official judgment on this. activity, GP?
International Yamaha, Canoga Park, Racer Supply,